Hey, it's your reigning supreme, the Dog Queen. Welcome back to my channel. It's been a bit since I filmed, but anyway, we have Howliday, Cleo to Nile, which I was like, I didn't know if I wanted to get her or not, but I ended up deciding on yes because I really like the blonde in Cleo's hair, and I love this shawl so much in the face. I was like, we're just gonna do it. We just gotta do it. So I got her for $25 because of there's two different like Target promotions when I bought her, with the 20% off of like one order, and what was it? It was like 15 off of 75. So got her for 25, which is great. Definitely what she's actually worth. This is a $25 doll, 100%. So very glad to have gotten her for the price that she's worth. So for the packaging, it's just like the other Howliday dolls, where it's this like boxy wide shape, and then it just has a window up here and right here. It says Monster High Howliday right there in holographic gold right there. And then we have snakes that are like jagged to be like triangles and pyramids and jewels. A lot of geometric snakes. We have some snowflakes. It says a winter edition. On the side, some more snowflakes, which this is the last winter Howliday doll. I don't know if they're doing any more Valentine's Day ones either. Who knows? This may just be the end of the Howliday line, which if that's the case, fine. Like, honestly, they were pretty dolls for what they were, minus the Cleo and Deuce set. That was ugly, but for what it was nice. And then on the back, we do have a whole picture of her, which is annoying. I'm in the boat that I would have loved to have seen some artwork instead of these pictures, but whatever. It says Monster High Howliday, Winter Edition, whatever. Ghoulish greetings, Cleo to Nile lights up the holidays in a radiant golden gown and shimmering shawl, wrapped up like a mummified present in dazzling fabric. She is the gift of the season with her gleaming headdress, fabulous fringe, and sculptural heels. May everyone's holidays be so scary and bright. Okay. The backdrop is like cool though. It looks like it could be AI, but I'm not really seeing any like big mess ups to lead me to believe that it is. Yeah, maybe like the spacing from like that one, but it seems to be consistent along all of them. So yeah, I don't know. Then that is her barcode. She is an online exclusive, at least in the US. So let's just go ahead and unbox this bitch. Let's be disappointed, y'all. So here she is, Miss Rita. Yeah, love. Already, she just looks so cute. Definitely a good one to end off on. So we'll set her aside so you can look at the only thing that she came with. A certificate of authenticity. Don't we just love those? I don't understand certificate of authenticity, especially when it's like, who's making knockoff Monster High dolls that look exactly like this? None. It's like, I don't get it, but whatever. There it is. And then she also came with a black saddle stand, which is disappointing considering that Claudine got the translucent purple saddle stand. Like, they couldn't have given her a just like not even like an electroplated gold. Like, we get it, you're cheap. Like, I would have appreciated it if it was just like this shade of gold for the stand, but just black, like whatever. And it's not like going in all the way, so I was like, okay, homegirl's just gonna float. So first things first, We'll just start off with her headpiece. So her headpiece is really pretty from the front. It has all these like scarab wings. There's a little black painting up here, and then a little blue scarab that's painted right there. Some snakes going across right here, which is pretty cool. And then, yeah, this is like in a whole snowflake-esque design with a little gift bow up there. So that's pretty cool. And then it's basically a helmet. So we have some snowflakes right there. And then on the back, we have a hella ton of feathers, and then like cut out feathers. So it's like a helmet, which I think a headband would have been cuter, but whatever. They want to go the helmet route. Maybe it's more significant to Egyptian culture. I don't know. I'm not that versed in it, but yeah, there's that. And then her hair is primarily, let's see, yeah, it's just black. I thought maybe it was a black and brown blend, but no, it's just black. And then in her part line, she has some platinum blonde, which is it's like this, it's like platinum blonde, but it has a little bit of a yellow tint to it. So yeah, it just looks really pretty. I love Cleo with some yellow or blonde in her hair. Please, more blonde Cleos. And then we have gold tinsel in there, which the hair is one of the big reasons that I was like, I'm gonna need. The hair and the shawl are what won me over with Miss Girl. Then we look at her face. Straight hair. She just has these blunt bangs. They are signature Cleo and look really good. They're not like gelled or anything, so that's good to know. We love what Saran does. Then when you pull up her bang, you can see her eyebrow, which is nice and thin, classic G1 style. It looks like she might have a little squiggly at the end of her eyebrow, but yeah. Her makeup is a little bit of shimmer to the brow bone, and then that little white and gold right there, and then a little bit of graphic liner and blue on the lid, and then really thick little cat eye right there, and a little bit of brown under the eye. Super pretty. Then let's see, her eyes are blue this time, because Cleo had an interesting eye color journey. Her eyes were either like green or teal or blue, depending on the doll, and that was kind of annoying, but looks like they settled on blue for this doll. So super pretty. Yeah, really great. Then her little face gem is gold, and she has like a bronze lip with some like metallic gold shimmer on it. Really pretty, like stunning face card. But my Cleo's head looks like a little squished or something. If you look at her side profile there, it looks like her like neck is squished a bit. So maybe I'll use some boiling water or something to help that. And then when we look at her little jewelry here, her belt and like necklace piece are one solid piece for some reason, but whatever. It's made out of a flexible plastic, all gold. Can't really see much detail going on, other than this blue diamond right here, another blue diamond right here, and then like this two snakes that are wrapping all across the belt line. So that's interesting. And it like, I don't know why it buckles in like that, but it does. Then the top portion buckles in right there with like a scarab. Interesting. Then for her shawl, we have these two little gift bows right here that are, they look like Yeah, it looks like they're bracelets that are on top of the shawl itself, but there's little rubber bands to kind of keep it there. Interesting. So we have gold snowflakes going on this like light beige netting fabric. It's really soft and nice, and the gold foiling looks great on it. And then from the back, looks like that there's no, is there gold foiling? No, there's no gold foiling on the back. It's just that solid beige. And then we have this beautiful golden trim with all these tassels. Amazing. I love the shawl. Like, it looks so good. Definitely what elevates her. So like that's what it looks like from the front. It looks great. It's what we needed. And then for her dress, we have this little top portion that is like a golden satin. It's kind of that cheapy satin that we've come to know from Mattel that like Howliday Claudine was like all in. And it like is cinched a little bit right here, so it ends up making a little pyramid shape, which I think is really cute. And then we have this like skirt that looks like with holographic like stiff gold little material. I don't know what to call this. I'm not a fabric expert, never have been, never will be. But it looks cool, and it's like accordion style. So like her real hips are right here. But this dress, or this like little skirt, like poofs out a lot because of the accordion, so it ends up filling that out. So it makes her look like she got hips. And then it just pulls in and cinches at the ankle, which I'm not the biggest fan of. She looks like a giant pot, if I'm being honest. She looks like she's rising out of a pot. Let's be real here. So that's interesting, which we can just take this stand out. It's not really doing what it needs to do. Then we can see how that just velcros in the back. Then for her shoes, her gorgeous, gorgeous shoes, I love these. I wish there was some blue paint detail, especially for, because I believe her retail price is $45. And for $45, I'm gonna have to request a little more paint detailing going on here, and a personalized colored stand. And a purse. Why doesn't she come with a purse? What the fuck? But for what they are, they're pretty cute. Just solid gold shoes, and you can see a little scarab with wings going on right there, and then these little like dog people. I really wish I knew the name, but I don't, and I'm very sorry. But there's like little guards right there holding gift bows. Really cute. And this is how you do an object heel. Like, look how sleek that looks. Yes, 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 yes. And just a bunch of lacing and like, I don't know. It's hard to describe, but then there's like this little architectural like texture right here for the platform of the shoes. But yeah, super beautiful shoes. You can look at the detail yourself. They're both the same guy on the back. They're just mirror image. Okay, so now I can compare her to my other Cleo. This is my Cree Production Cleo that I got earlier this year. Great, great, great price. Like, really nice. She was $25 because she was in a 2-pack with Deuce. This sold out like really quick, but if you got it, great. If not, fuck you, Mattel, for not keeping enough stock of these two. But she looks great. That's how she turned out after I like washed her hair and stuff. So, as you can see, her eyes, oh wait, no. See, look at her chin. Like, you can definitely see that there's a little bit of distortion right there. But her eyes are green. Like, that's what her original eye color was. It was green. Then they changed it. Well, it was blue in the artwork and in the show and movies and stuff. Then they switched it to blue later on in the line. So yeah, that's a comparison between the faces. I think her face is stunning, but like, this is iconic and will forever be like the style that I prefer, because this one, the eye shape does not look right, and her lips are not as juicy as they need to be, but are pretty close. So yeah, that's the Cleos comparatively. Bonk. They do have the same skin tone though, which makes sense because it's LA tan apparently. And she has the personalized stand, has painted shoes, has a little bit of paint right here, and has electroplated headband. And she was 25 and she was 45 and she can't get any electroplating. She can't get any more painted details on her shoes. She can't even get a purse. Like, what? That's what baffles me, because they sell these dolls for $25, but then they sell G3 in this, and it's like not the same quality, and it's like, we know you can do it, but you're just not doing it. Like, very annoying, but we love Cleo. She's great. This Cleo, I do really like her. In a vacuum, meaning if I had to pay $45 for her, I would have been pissed, but since I paid $25, I'm very pleased. As this is definitely $25 like Playline dolls, so yeah, she looks great, awesome. So firstly, we're on the same body, so like the arm joints suck. This is as far down as you can go. You can't go down all the way like you used to be able to, and then the arms don't twist at all or anything. So what I do is I pull this out and trim the little ball in it, but to pull out the arm, I heat it up so I don't like severely damage it. That's what I have to do with these new arms, because they don't twist or anything, and it's really annoying when they made literally the pre-production body from 2022 and they just refuse to use a good body. I will go on and on about that with every single alumni release because I think it's bullshit. So yeah, let me go ahead and undo this shit, take off the skirt so you can see it underneath, and I can also do my little frustrations on the fact that Cleo was chosen for the Howliday doll. Cleo as a Howliday doll is an interesting pick considering she is a mummy, a desert monster. So I thought that was interesting from day one. And like other characters who would make more sense, like Abby, were ignored. I don't get it. I don't get why we couldn't have had an Howliday Abby, the literally winter doll. And instead we had to get Cleo again after we got her with 2 Haute Couture lines, Valentine's Day doll, and a random Mummy Majesty's doll. Why? Oh, it's a little mini dress. Cute. So I don't get it. Like, why Cleo? When we could have, like, I would have accepted a Laguna, or, like, a Laguna would have been fun too. Little ice Laguna, because water and junk, and we only have 1 collector Laguna. Or maybe another doll that we haven't seen in a while, like Rebecca or Howleen. Like, I don't know. There's so many other characters we could have chosen rather than Cleo for the 10,000th time. Yeah, so that's very annoying. But here is what she looks like in the mini dress. It's cute. The belt doesn't sit right now, so that's great. Yeah. That is Miss Cleo. Do I think she's worth it? Hell no. Wait for a sale, use discount codes, do whatever you can to get this doll as cheap as you can, because they're already not making more Howliday dolls, so why not just get them on the lowest price that you can? It's not like you're signaling to Hell to make more. Because I'm in the boat that I would rather wait for a sale on like almost all the dolls to pay for what they're worth. Because I would rather have no collector dolls than high price standard quality dolls being pushed off as collector. That's how I feel. And I know that I'm in the minority when I say that, but that is how I feel. So that is Cleo, and for Moon Extreme, I grant you a wonderful, glorious, fantabulous day. Toodles.